Hey everybody, it's Carrie McFarland here. Hey, I just kind of want to show you guys today how to measure yourself and kind of let you know a little bit why that's important, more so than just the weight on the scale. So the weight on the scale is not going to differentiate between fat lost and muscle gained. And sometimes a body can gain muscle quite quickly and also lose the fat, but the number on the scale isn't going to reflect that for you. So what you're going to need is a soft measuring tape so you can really get some measurements accurate, okay? What you'll want to measure is several different places of your body. First, you'll want to measure around your bust, and you kind of want to do this with as little clothing on as possible, and I'm not going to show you that part. I'm going to just stay dressed here. So measure around your bust. Kind of make sure that it's even back here, that it's not like too far down, and it's not way too far up. But get it as even as possible, okay? And then write that down. Make sure you write your measurements down. The next part that you're going to want to measure is around the smallest part of your waist. And you'll find the smallest part of your waist is kind of a natural curve, but if you're a more boxy person, it might be a little harder to find. So my rib bone is here, my hip bone is right here, so I'm going to measure right in between that, okay, just like so. Make sure that it's even all the way around. Looks pretty good. Next, I like to add in the measurement of my lower belly area because I personally tend to store a little bit of fat there. So I'm going to measure around that part as well. And then next, I will move on to my hips. So kind of stand in a comfortable position. Hips can be tricky to measure. And when they say hips, this is where they measure you if you're getting fitted for a dress or something like that. So you kind of want to measure right below your buttocks there. And just make sure it's even all the way around. The next part of your body you're going to need to measure is the top thigh. So I try to find the thickest part of my thigh because that's where the fat is going to sit that I'm working really hard to lose. And you just measure there. And make sure you measure both sides because there's every once in a while I found out by measuring myself that not both of my legs are equal. So measure both sides and then also measure your calf muscle. Right around your calves, women tend to store some fat there as well. And when you're doing any kind of workout, the muscle that gets used the most typically is your calf muscle. So you'll want to find the thickest part of that as well and just measure around there on both sides, okay? The next part of yourself you're going to measure would be your bicep. So you kind of flex a little bit like this, but keep it relaxed, and then just go around and measure that and make sure you do both sides because again, if you're left or right hand dominant, you use that for most of anything that you do, whether it's carrying in groceries, writing out letters, checks, whatever it is. That muscle might be a little bit more, that arm might be a little bit, the measurements might be a little bit less on that. So write down your measurements, okay? You can do a few other measurements if you want. If you want to do top thigh and lower thigh, if you want to do top of the calf, lower towards right past the calf muscle. If you want to measure around this area, which would be right below your belly, your pelvic region, you can measure there. The ones that I gave to you are the ones that I'm going to recommend that you start with. And write all those numbers down because at the end of your 21 days, you're going to measure yourself again and you're going to see your progress. And if the number on the scale doesn't change much, that can be very discouraging, but I guarantee you that if you follow this food plan strictly and you follow your workouts, you will see definite results in inches lost. So also make sure you take some pictures of yourself. Like I'm standing here right now and I can screenshot this, and this is a good before picture for me. I can see I'm a little heavier through here yet. This is a goal of mine. I'm trying to lose a lot of this. And then, so you take a picture from the front, okay? Take a picture from the side and take a picture from the back. And if you don't have anybody to help you do this, it's really easy just to film it. And all you have to do is screenshot it then. So what I do is I film it and I stand like this, and then I'm going to stand like this, and then I'm going to turn to each side. And these are probably not good clothes for me to wear for before pictures because it's a little bit loose. I've got a hood hanging on the back here. But then I'm going to stand like this, and I'm going to stand like this. And it's best to do this, honestly, in your bra and underwear, because then you're really going to be able to notice a lot of changes. So get some good before pictures. And once you're done with the program, get your good after pictures, because you see yourself every single day and you know what you look like every single day, and it's hard to see results every single day. But if once you're done with the 21 Day Fix program and you see your before pictures on day 1 and you see your pictures on day 21, you will be able to point out what's different in your body. And you will have the measurements to back it up, plus you'll have the weight difference too. So weigh yourself today. Weigh yourself on day 21. Measure yourself today. Measure yourself day 21. Get your before pictures in today and get your pictures, your after pictures in on day 21. And you will be surprised at the results that you see. I promise you that. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. One thing that I would like everybody to do is send me their before measurements, okay? And I'm going to ask you this because it's going to hold you accountable. And don't be embarrassed. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to criticize you. I promise that. As you can see, well, maybe you can't see it, but I can see that I still have some work to do myself. So you guys all have this on me. If you want, I can post my result or my measurements right on the Facebook group page that we're in, so nobody feels any embarrassment or ashamed. That's not the goal of that at all. But sending me those measurements will hold you accountable to your goals. So send those to me either through Facebook Messenger or through my email address, which is fralickc@ymail.com. That's fralickc@ymail.com. So I'm going to work on a couple of other videos to post in this group this weekend. I'm super excited that we're starting this on Monday, and I can't wait to see what all of our results are going to be 21 days from now. So I guess I will catch you guys later. Hopefully you take some good notes from this video, and we'll see you in a couple of hours. Okay, bye.